Hey, what's going on, crypto people? It is the Crypto Siege. Wait a minute. With another day in the life, in the crazy life that is the digital asset space. Good morning. Happy, what is this? I don't even know. Happy Wednesday to you. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, I am absolutely excited. Some great stuff going on in the digital asset space this morning. I had a great talk with my soon-to-be brother-in-law last night. And yeah, he's putting more of that dirty, nasty fiat, putting it into the digital asset space. Absolutely excited about that. Absolutely excited about he is going to put about 70% of that into XRP. Totally excited about that. So yeah, I got another one to join the digital asset, this new asset class. This is the digital asset space. Really excited about that. But guys, listen, I got to tell you what. Shout out to Jana One Trick for sharing this. This is some good stuff about Flare Finance. Wow, this is some outstanding news. This is some outstanding news. I'm going to cover that in a bit. Listen, Scott D knows BlockFi I use and like your servers, but Celsius Network is where I keep the lion's share of my crypto. Moshensky seems more trustworthy, even accounting for your partnerships and backing. Then Hickboy says, agree. You simply cannot beat the full transparency provided by Celsius, the innovation, and you literally get a direct line to the CEO on progress updates through his weekly AMA videos. Quite incredible, really. And I can definitely attest to that. I'm an ambassador for the Celsius Network without question. Absolutely love that Alex does this every single Friday and reaches out to the community and connects with the community. I happen to be partnered with a CEO that does the exact same thing every single week. Every single week. As a CEO, does that every single week as well. So I absolutely love that. And I love that Alex does it as well. So link in the description, all of my videos, by the way, for the Celsius platform. And you know how we do on this channel. We say before you do that, go check out as many AMAs on Alex Mashinsky as you possibly can. See if the message that it relates with you. See if the business model, most importantly, if that makes sense to you. Then go check out the platform, right? But do your homework on it. Make sure it resonates with you, right? It's not about the numbers on the dashboard. It's about the business model. It's the business model for your long, hard-earned cash. Is it going to be sustainable? Don't tell me 20% in the dashboard if it lasts about a week and a half. That's not sustainable. Trust me, I know. I came from that space when I first initially got into digital assets. They're not, those type of things are not sustainable. The business model at Celsius is sustainable for your hard-earned cash, which is most important, which is why I decided to put my name behind what they're doing and the business model that they have. Start a company. Yes, it is. Just 3 years old. Absolutely. You have to consider that as well. Right? You have to consider that. Those are factors as well. So this has been the buzz around the space lately. Shout out to Michael Val 5 Links. That dude always is sharing with the community. We appreciate you taking your time, energy, and resources to share with us, my friend. Ripple Executive Chairman Chris Larson threatened to pull his fintech firm out of the U.S. if what he termed the country's hostile stance toward cryptocurrencies does not soon change, according to Fortune magazine. CoinDesk put this out. So listen, you could see it in his face, and and obviously he definitely seemed frustrated by everything that's kind of going on. And look, we all know the biggest challenge was, again, that ICO thing. That was the biggest challenge that a lot of people are having in the regulator space, right? It's been curbed though, just like Chris Larson said, it has been curbed, right? It's been checked, monitored, right? They've gone out and done what they need to do, right? They've done that. It's time to move on from that. Like Chris Larson says, it's time to move on from that. But what I enjoy more so is a congressperson was part of a live stream podcast, and a congressperson was asking a lady from, I believe she was from MIT or from the Federal Reserve. And he made this point. He said, we over here in the Congress, we tend to be slow. We tend to be slow, but when we do go, we go full on, full tilt. And that is exactly what's going to happen with the US. If anyone thinks that the US is going to not be a major player, if not, I don't want to say the number one. I don't want to say that. I don't know if that's even cool to say. But if anyone thinks that the US is not going to be a top player in the digital asset space, you're kidding yourself. Like, you're kidding yourself. Absolutely will be a top player, without question. And listen, Chris Larson said the US is behind. So as Brad Garlinghouse said in so many words, maybe not as directly as Chris Larson said that the US is behind, right? That's cool. That is cool. The United States may be behind, but it's in the end, right? It's not how you start the game, it's how you finish it. And the United States, without question, they have a tendency to get into a space and end up owning that space. So they can be behind all they want. Ultimately, they're going to claim a lion's share of this space. And it's like my mentor used to say to me, those who would be first will be last, and those who would be last shall be first. That, my friend, is indisputable. All right. So what is the other thing that I wanted to share with you guys? This is interesting stuff, and I'm rushing through this because I got to go run and take care of some stuff for my son. He's moving, and so I got to figure out some stuff there with him. But breaking, shout out to Martin Valk for sharing this. UK bans the sale of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP derivatives to retail consumers. Breaking, UK bans the sale of Bitcoin, XRP, and Ethereum derivatives to retail investors. The Financial Conduct Authority prohibits retail consumers from trading in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP derivatives, right? And this has a lot to do with what happened with BitMEX. I'll never forget when that dude, Miguel Vias, was on the same stage with the dude from BitMEX, the CEO, I won't even mention his name, right? And kind of called them out about that, about his wild, wild west approach to things. And Miguel Vias, in so many words, said, yeah, the big money is not going to stand for that. Right? Like the real money is not going to stand for those kind of games going on over there. And then, yeah, so here comes, people going after the SEC, going after that dude. And now the UK is doing their thing. And it's without question, it is precautionary. They're sending a message that, you're not going to take advantage of newbie investors with this derivative stuff, touting, margin long trading and all that kind of crap for a newbie retail investor. Yeah, we're not going to have that in the UK. So, and I applaud them for doing this. That's what it's about. That's what this is about, in my humble opinion. So that is some great news. Wow, what's going on here? Come on, there. Okay, so that's the word there on that. But to me, the biggest news, and I wanted to share this with you guys, and I'm going to do another live stream. We'll go into this, not a video, but I'll do a live stream. We're going to go into this deeper. But to me, this is the big deal. Sygnum and SBI established an early stage fund for digital asset opportunities. Sygnum Group and SBI Group. Hello, Mr. Yoshitaka Katao. A lot of people don't understand, and I know if you're new to the space, I will tell you this. Mr. Yoshitaka, there isn't a bigger fan of XRP than Mr. Yoshitaka Katao. I would dare so, even more so than Garlinghouse and Chris Larson. This dude, Mr. Yoshitaka Katao, is just a winner. He's proven himself time and time again. Hugely successful in Japan. Big fan of XRP. The largest holder of XRP. The largest holder of R3, as a matter of fact. This guy, listen to when I tell you this. This guy will not let XRP lose. He will not let it lose. Right? He's the CEO of SBI. He is the founder of SBI Ripple Asia. The CEO is Adam Trademan, right? He will not let XRP lose. Whatever the we could talk chicken and egg thing all you want. That dude is going to figure out a way to make it work. This is what I'm saying. Quote me on this if you want. That dude, Mr. Yoshitaka Katao, will not let XRP lose. Right? So he's sitting back in his office. Okay, so what's the challenge? Is it the chicken or is it the egg? Is it the egg or is it chicken? Tell me, please, board members, tell me what it is. Cool. Okay, that's what it is. What do we need to do? What are our options? Cool. Okay, let's go do that. Now, I've never been in any of those meetings, but this is what I'm suggesting to you. Okay, what are our options to try to solve this chicken and egg situation? Cool. Let's go do them. That's Mr. Yoshitaka Katao. In my humble opinion, that is that dude. And I challenge you to point to me and say that is not so. Challenge you. He will not let it lose. And this is not tied directly to XRP, but it is tied directly to the asset space, this new asset class. There's a digital asset space, right? Without question. He's into mining. Absolutely. Without question, right? He's into infrastructure. Absolutely. Without question. He's purchasing exchanges and digital asset exchanges without question. His baby is XRP. Make no mistake about it. Ask Crypto Eddie. His baby is XRP. Anyway, so Sygnum Group and SBI Group have entered into a partnership to establish an early stage fund investing in digital asset opportunities across Southeast Asia and Europe. The digital asset industry is growing exponentially and attracting many talented entrepreneurs looking to disrupt the status quo. Investors will benefit from the deep expertise that both partners have across digital assets, financial services, and fintech, as well as the strength of their combined network in both Asia and Europe. And I believe there's something about the Sygnum Bank I want to say that I'm trying to get that with Ripple. I'm trying to, the Swiss Bank, I think it's this one. This fund is a fund, expands the product offering of Sygnum Group's CMS licensed Singapore entity, Sygnum PTE Ltd, providing unique investment exposure to the innovation and growth in digital asset solutions. Sygnum PTE Ltd and SBI Ventures Singapore Ltd are partnering to establish an early stage fund investing in digital assets opportunities across Southeast Asia and Europe. These opportunities will be primarily focused on financial market infrastructure and enterprise solutions being developed for the emerging digital asset economy. Digital assets and underlying distributed ledger technology have immense potential to revolutionize the financial system and democratize asset ownership. While still in the nascent stages of development, the industry has seen exponential growth and increasing levels of interest from institutional investors. Hello, blockchain backer and Sam I Am. As a hotbed of innovation, it is attracting many talented entrepreneurs looking to disrupt the status quo. And DLT-related global private investments have also increased almost 7 times over the last 7 years. What's the one I wanted to share with you guys about the tokenizing. Let me see. Maybe I'd stop just short of them saying that. Okay. All right. Investors in the fund will benefit from the complementary expertise that Sygnum and SBI bring to the table as leading financial institutions and pioneers in the digital asset space, as well as the strength of the combined network in both Asia and Europe. Sygnum is a digital asset specialist with a Swiss banking and securities dealer license and capital market services. for license for management in Singapore. It has also played a key role in successfully launching a number of swift digital asset-focused startups over the past 2 years. SBI Group is the founding member of the Japan Security Token Offering Association, and a seasoned investor in the space, having invested in prominent DLT companies such as Ripple Inc. and R3, with an asset under management of $4 billion. It has a proven track record of investing in early stage companies in the financial services, technology sectors in Asia, helping these businesses to grow. I wanted to, there was something here it said with tokenizing assets. Was it this one? Maybe it was this one here. I want to read this to you guys before I go. But they talked about what they're going to be doing with the fund is tokenizing stuff to so that more people could get in and provide liquidity. And I meant to highlight it, and I didn't highlight it. Darn it. Hold on 1 second. Pioneer. That's with this fund, Sygnum's asset management clients will be able to obtain access to a different aspect of the digital asset economy. The innovation and growth of digital asset solutions being brought to the market by some of the most exciting startups in the world. We will also pursue opportunities to distribute this fund offering in Switzerland through Sygnum. He adds, oh, where is that? That was one of the main things I wanted to show you guys. Scalable, complete trust. But one of the main things that I found to be exciting here is they're going to be doing tokenization. So they're going to be doing some tokenized stuff. And they said that they were doing it so that they could provide more liquidity for their operations, which means they're going to be giving opportunities for people to purchase tokens, right? Tokenized assets to provide liquidity. Hopefully I'll find it for the live stream. But yeah, that is absolutely, to me, this is the most exciting news of the day. Never mind the fact that CZ from Binance was trying to purchase an exchange in Japan called Tao, and it fell through. Negotiations fell through, and then literally within hours, if you will, if not the next day, Mr. Yoshitaka Katao and SBI Group bought that same exchange, Tao, in Japan. They bought it. Okay, $4 billion on the asset under management. The biggest fan of XRP, and again, in the crypto siege's humble opinion, will not allow XRP to fail. Absolutely, guys. All right, guys, listen, I am going to wrap up this video like I do all of my videos. Wait a minute. Yeah, I just got a message from my son. So I'm going to wrap up this video like I do all of my videos and remind you guys of this. Old money doesn't want you to win. They don't want us to win. They would rather us remain a cog in their perpetual wheel of trading our time for dollars. They don't want us to play in the same playground that they play in, where we allow our money to work for us. This is our chance to win, guys. The digital asset space is our chance to win. We are in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Are you participating, or are you standing on the sidelines? Here's what I do know, that the battle for you has already been fought, and the victory is yours. Go get it. I'll talk to you soon, guys. See ya. Bye.